will be called to order. I would like one of my colleagues to give the flag salute. Maria, can you do that?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, at this time, the Board of Trustees will hear comments, presentations, or requests on matters listed on this agenda or other topics that are not on the agenda but are within the board's jurisdiction. Speakers are requested to give their names and addresses. Time limit for speakers is 3 minutes each. The board shall limit the total time for public input on each item to 20 minutes. The board reserves the right to limit presentation. This meeting is being recorded. Do we have anybody on that wants to make a comment?
Emilio, anybody, did they register for a public comment? I know, Ms. Jones, that we didn't agendize this for a superintendent's report, so I would like to make a public comment around the first week of school if allowed.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'll make a public comment under this section just while we double check and see if there's anyone else who's wanting to make a public comment. So just briefly for both the board and those who happen to be listening tonight, today is the third day of school. We want to report that things are going surprisingly very well. There was a wonderful article in the Calexico Chronicle, and thanks to those who forwarded on to me, that was done around our students, that they really are most nervous about just going to school, not necessarily the coronavirus. What we observe in classrooms is that the students, because a lot of the question revolves around wearing a mask. We see that the students are very, very compliant. Maybe they need a reminder because they're a little hot or something, or their mask broke, and so they just need a replacement mask. We are also seeing that our students are also wearing them outdoors, though not required. That's an extra layer of precaution. So we really have seen a lot of excitement around coming to school, and some just real, in terms of the mask mandate indoors, students are very compliant. Teachers are recognizing that students are very eager about it. It's not a problem with any of those things. I had a chance to visit Southwest High School today, actually all the schools so far, but Southwest today at lunchtime, and there was music playing and students were outside getting lunch and picking up their shirts and things that felt very much, other than people wearing a mask, it felt very much like we see on a typical school day. So I just want to give that update that our classes are moving forward and going very well.
Thank you. Right now we'll go to the consent agenda items. All items appearing on the consent agenda are routine business matters and will be acted upon by one motion without discussion. Should any board member request that an item be considered separately, that item will be added to the end of the regular meeting. Are there anyone have a request to take anything off the consent agenda?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, in that case, do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda?
All motion to approve the consent agenda. Ms. Jones, it's Carlos.
I hear you. Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll go ahead and second it. It's Maria.
Thank you, Maria. It's been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed say
Aye.
nay. Okay, Carol, did you get that okay? Okay, thank you. We will now go to action items. We will approve the personnel report as of August 11th, 2021. Is there a motion to approve the personnel report?
I will
I
move the whole
see.
motion.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Is there a second?
I'll second Ms. Jones, Carlos.
Been moved and seconded. All those who approve the personnel report, say aye.
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 Okay. Aye. We now have a public notice and approval of intent to employ certificated applicants under the provisional intern permit, better known as a PIP. Am I correct, Carol? Thank you. Is there a motion to approve client certificated applicants under the PIP credential?
I make the motion.
Thank you, Maria. Is there a second?
I will second Ms. Jones. Carlos
Thank you,
Hernandez.
Carlos. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, say nay. I believe that motion carried. It looks like we can now go to adjournment. And I got cleaned up for that. Oh,
Yeah, we appreciate the board's time. I know it's an added meeting, though it wasn't long. These are essential time-sensitive items that we mostly recognize them for the need of the personnel reports as those
absolutely.
are employment. We have employees who, some of them worked for us for a few days as substitutes, and now we can make them official teachers. So we appreciate the board's willingness to come on board for this quick meeting to help move these things forward. And then we took advantage of the time to take care of some other time-sensitive agreements. So very much appreciate that. Again, thanks again. I guess that kind of concludes what we have to offer tonight.
With that, those comments, we will now adjourn. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.